Alright, skipping to turn 8 in this Star Pack run, and that's partly because a lot of these Star Pack runs end up being very, very similar in the early game where I'm trying to stat up jellyfish and get a frog to transfer the stats. But also because at the end I'm going to show a bunch of clips from the Discord. There were a whole load more 5s that were achieved by various people, so want to get them into the database as soon as possible. But I've also got Mantis going here, and that was partly because I was trying to set up for a different video altogether, and it just wasn't working in this particular run. But we get the choice between Raptor and Spinosaurus on turn 9, and I feel like the pet choice has made quite a drastic impact on Star Pack Arena. It basically means that from turn 9 onwards, you're so much more likely to get matched with people who have taken Raptor or who have taken Stego. And so it makes those pets were kind of already auto buys a lot of the time, but it's like, you have to fight fire with fire. However, here, because I was going for a challenge, I wasn't really concerned. I just took Spinosaurus instead of Raptor because it means that every Mantis feint is going to give a little bit more stats, and it can potentially hit the jellyfish or the Mantis, because I can also try and look to level up another frog. Because of the change to Crow, it is a lot easier to go for multiple frog swaps in the same game. And you can see I've got 2 frogs frozen here. So another Spinosaurus appears in the one of the empty shop slots, so I decide it's time now to go for the switch. We're just going to let the Mantis kill off the jellyfish so that we can take the double frog. And I give the first Spino the pepper, because we're now going to keep it, despite the fact that it was not originally in my plans. And you can see here, Raptor team, it's just, that's the way it's going to be until they rebalance Star Pack, unfortunately. A lot of the time when I'm going for these runs, I'll also give the Mantis the pepper, even though I intend to swap the stats and sell it, just to try and stay alive. So now we're just looking for Crow. I do get it, but of course with Mantis you can't buy the Crow. But luckily we also get Blobfish, so we can partially level up the original Spino, and then use the Crow to swap the stats onto another one. Another Raptor team, but actually, yeah, Donkey, bit of an odd one. It's going to be a tie. I've been playing against quite a few people going for Donkey recently, when there was a while where you could go days without facing one. So I'm not sure what that is. Maybe everyone's down to their last batch of achievements. So I take the level on the frog, and now we're just going to swap the Mantis. We do get Piranha in the shop. Now, unfortunately, the changes to hurt pets, Piranha used to explicitly say hurt and faint, but unfortunately now it says hurt only, which means that when the Mantis kills the Piranha, it doesn't actually give any stats anymore, which is kind of a shame. I really wish they hadn't changed that. I don't know what the benefit is to making all the hurt units the same. It just kind of removes a little bit of flavor. We had hurt and faint. We could have just kept it that way. And it was also kind of, it made a lot more sense. But anyway, we're down to needing only 2 more wins. And there is the 4th Spinosaurus. We can't really put it in though, unless we can replace the Mantis. There is Orca there. However, I don't take it because when the Orca is fainted in the shop, the next turn, I think the unit can spawn and then absorb some of the buffs from the Spinosaurus. So we'll just go with Pug for 1 turn. 50-50 level 2 Triceratops, and Triceratops has definitely been significantly buffed. But thankfully the rest of their team isn't good enough. And now we need to find another Spinosaurus. And actually here, very lucky that the Mantis doesn't get buffed at all with the final feint there. I kind of regretted freezing the 2 peppers here, because it would have been nice to also have a popcorn, which would set off more Spinosaurus triggers. But I think what I'm going to do is just put the 2 weakest ones up the front, and then that means that the 3 at the back have the highest chance of becoming, as large as possible. And then I think, I just keep the peppers frozen here because there is a 45-36, which definitely can benefit from it. And we get matched with a full level up team with Stego. But the Spinosaurus buffs are going crazy. And it's going to be a very easy win on 1 HP, never in doubt. It's been a long time coming, but that one is finally done in Star Pack. Here are the clips I was talking about. This is 5 chinchillas. I forgot to put this in the last video. I think this is custom packs from Abanheim. And then even more impressive is 5 loyal chinchillas in the new puppy pack. And the level 2 mantis shrimp stats there worked out perfectly, failing to snipe the front unit. And then also in the new puppy pack, 5 mongoose. This one everyone had been struggling with in the Discord, but that's it, finally done. This one is Serval, getting 5 level 3 caterpillars in the new puppy pack as well. And they copy a 50-49, which is incredible. No equipment, but the raw stats are good enough. And then this is a server. These two were just posted today. 5 shrimp in puppy pack as well. I think that's one of the few ones that I've done myself already. And yeah, the health is just so high compared to the opposing team. Then we've got 5 oxen in turtle pack. We don't get many turtle pack 5s posted anymore, mainly because they've almost all been done. I guess there are some new ones now with Armadillo and Wolverine, although I think Wolverine is going to be extremely difficult now that Seal and Cat have been changed. But nice to see that anyway. And then here is XRB getting one of the last remaining tier 5 or 6 units done in the new puppy pack. Axolotl, very, very difficult, but T-Rex to the rescue, I think, as it has been for many of these 5-of-a-kinds. And I think Axolotl is a very interesting unit, but I just don't think it's all that good. And then here is Toast getting 5 armadillos in custom packs, and this is hilarious with the 4 peanuts. The health stacks up to 50, and even though they only have 6 or less attack, it's going to be good enough to remove melon and then trade. So very, very comical win there, but I think achieving that in Turtle Pack is going to be next to impossible. And then here are 3 from Haresh. These are all custom packs, and it's a 50-50 shop, but with Lioness only, I think, because it's free to play only. So that's very frustrating to pull off, but managed to do it a whole bunch of times here. We've got Mammoth and then White Tiger with a little cameo from the volume slider. And then finally we have Mouse as well. And the opposing team is kind of funny with the double level 3 hedgehog with a 1-up. But I guess this is a very late round, so it's no surprise you're getting matched with some draw teams there.